Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back for another stream. This might be our strangest stream yet. So we've got Volantis, that is correct, no Final Fantasy 11 tonight, and I'll get to why in a minute. Before all crazy theories get thrown out there, not stopping Final Fantasy 11. I was playing it last night. Nothing of that ridiculousness. So, two things have been coming up. They've got an update coming out to the live servers where they're changing the whole leveling experience, which reminds me a lot of what they've done recently with Elder Scrolls Online. Each area has like a cap range, essentially. And you can never out-level that. So if you're level 20 in an area that's level 10 to 20, I guess it's a terrible example. If you're level 40 in an area that scales from 10 to 40 or 10 to 90 or whatever it scales to, you will be able to like do everything in that zone without feeling overpowered. Because they have a huge problem right now where you out-level zones in like 2 seconds. Everything's super easy to kill. And the general world exploration just isn't all that fun because you one-shot things, you don't do any kind of rotation that your characters are used to. They're changing that by having these kind of like zone scaling, which a lot of people might be upset about because it's kind of hard to get that feeling of progression when they do that zone scaling. But at least the zones are still tiers. Like I can't go into the higher tier zones until I'm level 30, 40, whatever. So I wanted to hop on and do a before, because I know it's not live yet. So I thought I'd hop in and see what it's like. And I'm sure 1 to 20 is gonna be different anyway. But I'm curious because I'd love to have a before and after. Obviously the other big change coming is World of Warcraft Classic, where it's just a throwback to the original release. And in that, I will probably be launching with a couple buddies of mine, whoever else feels like joining us, as a horde character. So as not to ruin that, I feel like I might pick an alliance character for tonight. Although I don't know, maybe I'll just test out. Nah, maybe let's do horde. Why not? I'm not gonna touch anything that won't be in classic. So no monks, demon hunters, death knight. Paladin on horde, I guess. Yeah, when did that happen? That's interesting. I will try not to spend the whole time talking about Final Fantasy 11, but it's going to be impossible for me not to make the occasional comparison. Because it's where all my experience came from, even back when this game was big. So I am curious to see how fast the leveling experience is. I heard it's like insane right now. To like a fault. This is a pretty like cool, it's almost like a little Kamehameha wave thing going. I mean, not really, but he's got his arm back. He's doing the normal thing. See, this is where it's always tough for me because I'm excited about once I've got more than one ability, but the initial 2 seconds, knowing that I'm probably not going to play this character beyond this stream, I'm like, I have one ability. I literally am just casting Shadow Bolt. I've only played WoW in little spurts, and honestly, always alone. I never really get into a group. I never get invested in the world, so I never look for like guilds or anything like that. I've only done a few lower level dungeons, so I never really got into the raiding, and I always felt like I missed out. Like, I love Final Fantasy 11, but I always felt like I was missing out on, like, the cool thing. Like, there was a party going on somewhere, and I wasn't invited. Or I was invited, but I was like, nah, I don't want to go. Anybody that's hopping on the stream that isn't familiar with Final Fantasy 11 is going to be like, what is going on with this guy's stream? He's got this gif of this creature. Every time somebody subs or follows, like, Moogles drop down. What is happening? Scavenger Paw, Duskbat Wing. Scavenger Paw. Alright, let's see if this works. If I run around and just like DOT, how many do you think I can take at once? I don't know if this is gonna be worth it or not, even if I survive. Am I gonna make it? Can I cannibalize? I don't even know what that ability does. Probably should have looked into this beforehand. Whoops, I meant to change targets. We're trying to make this more interesting. I'm not gonna make it. Let's recap. Oh, in recap, the Duskbat, Young Scavenger, other Duskbat, and other Young Scavenger all kicked my ass. I thought it was gonna be a fun night for whoever felt like coming out, chatting about some MMOs and seeing some World of Warcraft in its current state. But obviously, we spent a lot of time with Final Fantasy 11, which is like the exact opposite of this game. I mean, not opposite, but you know what I'm saying. I was kind of worried I'd show up and everyone would be like, what do you do? I don't want to stay and watch this crap. So World of Warcraft Classic had a really cool system with Druid for leveling getting your transformation spells into cat, bear, and then the travel form. and even the water travel form. You had like these unique quests. They got rid of the quest, and I was like super bummed to hear that. It was one of the first things that made me realize why people were upset about how World of Warcraft is now versus then. Like, even I wasn't that into it, but I appreciated that quest a lot. I have to capture it. You and Paglop, Pamama version 2, are too good at murder. I've got to take one alive. All right, how do I do this? Don't kill it. I'm gonna unparty you, Elder Golf. You and Paglop. Sorry I killed it. Nah, dude, it's cool. Honestly, Paglop's worse than you are. I don't know how to get him to stop. Dismiss. So, are you on Herbalist? No, it's just this quest. I gotta pick a bunch of stuff for this. Well, I didn't get the context. I didn't listen to the lore of the quest at all. I skipped through it. I just know I gotta pick stuff because the game's telling me go pick those things. You can use a lot of items and updates and stuff to like fly through these levels even faster. But what's weird is we're going faster than I think we would in the original classic WoW. Not maybe by too much at this level range, but I think we are going faster. There was a lot more waiting for like I'd use more waters and apples. Apples and waters. Waffles, are you trying to say that you'd like to go upstairs? Is that what you're saying? You want to do another chair hype? Alright, bud. Alright. Chair hype. Shantoto hype for chair. I should put her over. I should move her. Hang on, wait. Now it's not chair hype. Shantoto hype. It's never ending Shantoto hype. Come on, buddy. See, it's like I was never gone. Let's move her. Where was she? She's got to get back up there. Do you remember when there used to be guides about like the fastest way to traverse the world and grab certain quests to level? Not that like a leveling guide is the most absurd thing I've ever heard of, but I remember it legitimately improved my speed. For like a second class that I was trying to level up to play with friends, and I was like, perfect choices, flying through the areas, grabbing just the right number of quests. Oh my god, I can fly places right now. I could fly like significant distances. I just started the game. How do I even? I mean, I know. I thought you had to get to a certain point before you earned flight paths. Well, guys, we have successfully made it to level 7. We're halfway to 8. It took longer than I expected. Obviously, it's much faster than the original World of Warcraft. But the way I had seen videos describing it, I think that is with the benefit of some adjustment tools. You could be 10 in like moments. And I'm not like, we spent a couple hours. I wasn't flying, I was talking to people and messing with stuff. But I'm still only level 7. Appreciate you coming out and sticking it out. I know a little different, a bit of a departure from our usual type of streams, but I have had fun. I've had a good time, so I hope you guys had a good time too.
I am forsaken.
Oh, you're not a flight path guy.
Be quick about your
If you were a bat handler. Oh, it's not gonna be a griffin. It's gonna be a bat. I don't have enough money. How much money do I have? I could sell some stuff. We've got to sell some stuff so I can go to Silverman. Is there a sell crappy stuff button? Regardless, I'll have more than enough. Everybody have a great evening. Let's check out this flight. There it goes. This was just a cool concept. Before we get out of here, the idea that I could be like, you know, like I can target enemies. I'll see you guys later. How do I do my fancy little be right back? Goodbye. See you guys. Have a good one. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, you should totally think about subscribing. I've got videos coming out twice a week, and if you like this one, there's at least a chance you'll like some of the others that are very similar to this, so live dangerously. Let me know what you guys thought about the video in the comments and other videos you'd like to see. And finally, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Huntin for Games to keep up with all the latest stuff. See ya.